Hello, my name is Santi Company and I am here with Sue Higgins, who is the principal of St Kilda Primary School. How are you, Sue?
I'm very, very well, thank you.
That's great to hear. I'm very well as well. So I have a question for you, yeah?
Yes.
So what do you think about bullying in the world? Because almost every day some child is being bullied or somebody is committing suicide as a result of that. What do you think about that?
I think it is something that needs to be addressed. I think it's critical that children know from the very beginning when they enter school that they are in a safe place where they are free to be able to be their own person and free to be able to speak out against anybody who causes them any type of distress. At St Kilda Primary School, we take any form of bullying very seriously. Parents, of course, are part of it. If we do have an incident of bullying, then the parents are informed as well. But we work with the children on a one-on-one, or the bully and the victim, or perhaps a group of children. So we interview, we spend a lot of time talking, and we go through very methodically, and we have discussions with every child involved, and we try to achieve a win-win situation. Now, we have what we call peer mediators, and they're children who are trained, who are on duty with teachers outside on duty, but every day we have 2 peer mediators who complete a peer mediation training program at the beginning of the year that goes for about 6 weeks. And once they're trained, they then wear fluoro bands so that they're easily identified out in the yard, and they go out and they're present at recess and lunchtime, and they sort out any minor issues between children. But if it's bullying, which is incessant, ongoing cruelty, whether it's verbal, whether it's excluding children, whether it's physical, etc., or whether it's online bullying, which is, of course, something that we're dealing with now.
Happens a lot.
It does. It's how you manage the children who have been impacted upon. So we spend a lot of time, as I said, talking to the child, the victim, talking to the perpetrators, and bringing families in.
Wow.
If we need to have that conversation with families. And yes, it has become more and more, you hear more and more instances of online bullying.
Yeah.
It certainly hasn't become a major issue at this school. We've had 3 or 4 incidents, and they've all been addressed.
Well, that's very good. It seems like you have everything well worked out in the school environment.
Well, we do. We have a plan.
I can tell.
We have a plan, absolutely.
I can tell.
But you've got to be prepared, because you never really know what is going to happen. You never know. Even things that happen during weekends, if it's an online situation, we still talk to our children here, because it is their world, and if they're doing things online that are not appropriate, actions that aren't appropriate online, then they need to be educated.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
7 days a week, they have a very positive attitude, and they know how to behave appropriately.
That's a good strategy. I agree. People need to be educated not to hurt other people. What's the point of doing that? They're
right.
Human, you're human. We should all respect and love each other.
That's exactly right. It's exactly right. Too much heartache and hardship in the world, and a smile and love goes a lot further.
Yeah.
And that's what we really need to spread. So we're very proactive in our approach to student wellbeing.
So what would you have a message if somebody was being bullied either online or in person, but they didn't speak out, they kept it to themselves and suffered within them? What would you give them a message?
I would strongly encourage them to speak out and to share their pain, to share their worry, to share their concern. And by doing so, not only will they be looking after themselves and their own well-being, but they will be helping to stop that bullying behaviour, and they will enable the child who is doing the bullying to be confronted, and for them to then work through what needs to be done for them to stop their bullying behaviours.
I agree.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree
Silence is crippling.
Yeah.
Speak out loud, speak out clearly, and speak out for the good of everyone. That's our announcement.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Well, it was nice having you here with us, and for you having me here with you. Like, I learned so much with you, and I hope our audience that is listening to us gained even more knowledge, as we need to educate the world about what bullying does to us and those around you. Thank you very much for having us here.
You are very, very welcome, and I
Thank
wish
you.
you all the very best.
Thank you.